Well, I guess you have to start at the beginning, which is back in 2010 when we were granted the implementation grant. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, who were the ones who provided the funding, were very interested in municipally based college school systems. So they insisted pretty much that it be city-based, that it would be the Raleigh Promise or the Raleigh Colleges and Community Collaborative. And what's happened, obviously, I mean, since then, and even during that period, we were engaging a lot of people that were not just involved with the city, but with the entire county. So it became sort of obvious to us that this was really a Wake County initiative and a Wake County sort of collaborative. And it was, we knew that when the grant ended and we were no longer sort of constrained by the Gates Foundation requirement that it be city focused, that we would go ahead and rename ourselves and reorganize as a Wake County collaborative. So in the future, we will continue to do the work of our Raleigh Colleges and Community Collaborative, which will become the Wake Partnership for Post-Secondary Success. So we'll continue to have a college center. It'll be the Wake College Center. The College Center is there to increase access and awareness, working with very identified and selected sort of nonprofits in the community. And those may vary from year to year. We may work with a nonprofit for 3 years, build some capacity there, and then perhaps we move on to another nonprofit to work with their youth. So we want to target organizations that have youth populations, hopefully, again, economically disadvantaged youth, under-resourced youth who could benefit from this work. So we'll continue to have that resource. We'll continue to work with faculty and staff at the universities to touch and reach out to youth in the high schools who want to be involved in enhancing their academic skills, their academic abilities. So that's focused now where we've gone from college access and awareness to actually trying to improve the academic preparation of youth, working with the Wake County Public Schools and with the universities. So that's the Raleigh Future Scholars. We'll continue to do that. And then we have on our campus here at NC State what it will become the Wake Fellows program, and that is working with under-resourced youth that are already on our campus and who are already enrolled in college. We want to make sure that they're successful. Data shows that a lot of the under-resourced youth, who are economically disadvantaged, struggle to make it through college, to persist in college, and to go on to graduate. So fortunately, we're blessed here at NC State to have academic support programs, student support programs. TRIO is our great partner, and we collaborate with them to identify youth from Wake County who are on our campus here at NC State that we want to continue to persist in their studies to go on to graduate. So those three legacy activities from our initial grant will continue for the foreseeable future. And then we're going to go ahead and begin to look at ways that we can build capacity in the community. So we're going to offer, beginning next year, a workshop on leadership for collective action. And we'll bring together folks who are interested in what does it take, what kind of leadership is required or necessary to be successful, to lead collaboratives, cross-sector collaboratives that involve individuals from different parts and sectors of our community. That kind of work is challenging. That kind of leadership is not easy. You don't have positional power. You're bringing people together and hopefully building relationships and trust that will enable you to share a common goal, to share resources, to work together, to communicate together, to stay together over the long haul to achieve these sort of systemic changes that we want to get. So we're going to offer those workshops. And then the other thing we need to do is to bring people from the community together to look and examine, to really critically look at our educational system in a holistic way. So we're going to hold what we believe will be annual summits where we convene and bring people together. We connect people who are interested in looking at the Wake County educational system from cradle to career, all the way from pre-K to the workforce. How can we look at this holistically and see the system for what it is, where the connections are, where the challenges are, and how can we work collaboratively to address those and improve the opportunities, again, with an eye towards youth who are economically disadvantaged, under-resourced, who we know are challenged to get through the educational system, stay on track, but who have the potential and the promise. This gets back to the promise, and the word promise is the promise that every youth has to be successful. So those are the kinds of activities that we'll be involved in.